what's going on, lads? So essentially, I'm done for the week. Uh, this was enough to be really good. I want to see this high ideally get taken, right, on one of these assets. Maybe this week, if not next week. Um, just really depends on how aggressive non-farm payroll is this week, because we can get there. Like after this move during ISM manufacturing today or yesterday, um, then we have. I don't think we have news tomorrow. Let me just quickly bring it up. So Trump's speaking tomorrow, which is pretty much nothing. He's speaking at 9 o'clock at night as well. So that's actually Asia of Wednesday. Yeah, right. So that's actually Wednesday news instead. That actually might do something. Like set up a yeah, yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, sequential SMT potential. If we don't get it today, but we have rate decisions on Thursday, which is going to be a pretty big one. They should cut rates, which would kind of imply that euro goes down. But it just doesn't seem to be the case at the moment that rates going down automatically means that the value of the asset goes down. But non-farm payroll this week will be the big one naturally. But Powell is speaking after it at 12:30, which is odd. It does happen, but it's really rare. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Monday was pretty much a banger, to be quite honest. Um, actually, shit, was I recording that? I hope it was. Yeah, it was cool. Um, so a couple of scenarios are running through my head at the moment. Um, we could see Tuesday just chop around, right? So we don't really do anything per se. Maybe possibly come down into here, right? Maybe sweep this old low there. Possibly something similar on Dixie, something like that with its old low. And then on pound, would kind of want to see it like hold up above, and just create a fair value gap, and then possibly create a balanced price range. And then if Wednesday comes down and then continues up, but yeah, I'll be looking for Monday, Tuesday sequential SMT at the moment, and if we don't get that, I'd be looking for Tuesday, Wednesday SMT gap fill to go on, because I'd like to see a Thursday expansion into a Friday expansion, right, and take this out, chop around inside of week 2, and then say week 3 or week 4 of March roll over, right? So this will be the end of week 2. This is the start of, what's that? Week 1, week 2, week 3. Okay, so this is the start of week 4. Right, so week 4, right, like somewhere here, right, start to have the reversal, right? But I'd rather it happen on euro, so I need euro to be up here by Monday the 24th, right? Because I want to see like week 1, week 2, right, week 3, and then week 4, something like that, right? And then euro to roll over while pound rolls over but doesn't roll over as much. And then come April, yearly cycle sequential SMT. Right? And we're all situated in the primo spot for that to play out because that is a monthly fair value gap. That is a monthly fair value gap, right? That there is a breaker. We're already above the breaker over here, right? So we have our order block here. Fair value gap somewhere between here and say here, right? And anywhere between here and say, I don't know, somewhere in here is the reversal point. And I want to see that next month. And then I want to see it get swept again come April. One more sweep up into something and then dies. Right? So I'm not trading this week. I'm trading this quarter. And inside of that framing is what I'm planning for this week and stuff. Right? And I've been doing this all month, by the way. It's like all my trades that have been being reversed on and stopped out are all because of this big macro idea. But it has allowed me to catch every single wick. Right? Because I'm bullish as shit to this point. Because we're in the manipulation phase of the year. Well, yeah, I guess you could say we're in the manipulation phase. Like this was the consolidation phase, and now we're heading into the manipulation phase. All right. So all that in mind, I'm expecting some type of consolidation, a little retracement. All right. If indices played nice, just use YM, but the coloring will be off. If indices had played nice yesterday, I would have been way more bullish. But because indices ended up being a bearish day, like fucking, yeah, this could just be a seek and destroy. If that is the case, then Thursday continuation is a possibility because I'd like to see like a Q4 reversal, Thursday reversal over here. I just don't like. I suppose we could have a Wednesday with IM services. We got 2-stage news release there. I just can't see this Thursday really doing much to stonks. So unless there's some special earnings or something this week on Thursday, I'm not too sure. But then non-farm payroll, so possibly a seek and destroy bullish Friday. If that doesn't happen, I don't know if I'd be calling lower the month on euro, to be honest. Like come Thursday, we'll know if this will be the low of the month. I don't think it will be the low of the month on pound. I think pound will be the one to do the, well, yeah, I suppose pound might do some fuckery. But pound just doesn't have as much place to go. You know, like once it gets up above here, it's pretty much game over, yeah. Well, not game over, but like we should start looking for shorts or start preparing for a bearish bias is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for this week. I will be here for Thursday's stream. I might be around tonight. I'm not too sure. But yeah, overall, that's what I'm thinking. But very, very cautious here, guys. Very cautious on Tuesday sequential SMT. Sequential SMT here would probably mean that this devil's mark, or well, it's actually not a devil's mark. Looks like a devil's mark, but it ain't a devil's mark. Because if you go down to the 1 minute, this is extremely important. Where the hell is the low? So the difference between a devil's mark and a non-devil's mark is literally that. That there is creating the wick of the candle. If it had just gone from here up to there straight away, then that's a devil's mark, right? This here, you have a devil mark. This here is a devil's mark. This here is a devil's mark, right? This here is a devil's mark. This here is a devil's mark. This here is a devil's mark, devil's mark, devil's mark, devil's mark, devil's mark, right? But you're generally only going to see this on the 1 minute, right? You go to the 5 minute and it disappears, right? There's one there. There's one there. There's one's there, right? And it starts to get less, right? Because you're adding more data into it, which means more potential for the wick to get created, because the opening is very, very rarely the high or the low. It's why you can be a reversal trader, right? Devil's marks are a bane of my existence as a reversal trader. So just something to keep in mind. I just don't know if this is gonna reverse us, because we do have daily cycle. It is the potential to do it, but I just have a feeling that the sequential SMT is going to get blown out. It happens all the time, guys. Like, don't think that because it's sequential SMT that it's not going to get blown out. It's just a matter of, does it hold before this gets taken out, or does this get taken out and then we come back and magneto it? That's more of a thing. Yeah. Hopefully it's a good week, lads. Hopefully it's Monday low of the week. Hopefully my swing trades are great and we hit TP and everything's fucking amazing, but we'll see. It's been a very tough month so far. I'm just annoyed that I didn't long this, and instead I longed this, because EG was looking like it wanted to blow up, but instead I ended up getting a massive consolidation. So we're down here. If this blows up, then Euro is going to be more bullish than Pound over the next month, which is why it could be Pound putting in the bearish sequential SMT, but then blowing it out with a magneto next month. But we'll just have to wait and see. EG is such a hard thing to read, but it's looking bullish. So hopefully that's the case.